welcome once again back to Aaron's Vulgar Kitchen. I haven't had a drink all goddamn day, so let's get our muse going right off the bat, okay? Today, we're going to be drinking a little bit of red wine. Okay, now, when I say a little bit, I mean a lot, and when I say red wine, okay, I mean really fucking red ass wine. Alright, here's why. So this wine here is Horton Norton. Alright? Horton Norton came from this wine tasting I did up at Mount Vernon not too terribly long ago. And for those who don't know what Norton is, it is a really red ass wine. Alright? If you leave it in the glass, it'll stain your fucking glass. Your teeth are going to be all shitted up after this, so, you know, just be aware of that. But hey, it's worth it. It's some good ass fucking wine. Wine doesn't taste quite like it should when you first open it, so it's always best to decant it. You know, a good half hour, you'll get a lot better, smoother flavor that way. We're just going to pour that shit into our glass. See how dark that is? It's like goddamn fucking ink. Right, here's a piece of paper. Just hold that behind. You cannot see through that shit one bit. I mean, that is some dark fucking wine. Oh yeah. Just really full of black cherry flavor. There's some pepper on the backside. Tannins are bold, but not too bold. And you know, it's just astringent enough to keep it interesting without feeling like goddamn rubbing alcohol. So I mean, that's some brilliant fucking wine. I love that shit. Just want to take a quick look at some of the ingredients we have here before we get too crazy. We've got some seasonings here. There's thyme. This is some ground up sage that I ground myself. There's some dried bay leaves, cayenne pepper, garlic salt, some rosemary that I ground up as well, fresh sea salt, some olive oil, got a shit ton of potatoes, some carrots, celery stalk, and there's a bulb of garlic there, and there's also what's left in a jar of minced garlic that I'm going to put to use instead of throwing out. And we also got a little bit of milk there that we're letting warm up. Over here at the stove, first thing, let's get this oven going. I'm going to preheat that bitch up to 400. We got a really big ass fucking pot with water in it and a lid on. I've not put any heat on that, reason being it's sitting on the exhaust port for the oven, which is underneath that small burner. So while I'm working on other shit, I'm gonna let it capture some of the heat of the oven and not waste goddamn electricity heating fucking water. Got a big fucking beef tenderloin here. Took it out of the fridge. Needs to sit outside the fridge for about a half hour to get closer to room temperature. It's not all goddamn cold when we put it in the oven. Okay, we peeled the carrots into this bowl so that we can do one giant fuck that shit instead of a bunch of little fuck that shits in the sink. Get the stumps off of these carrots. And then I'm just gonna cut that shit into some chunks. Chopped up carrots. Go into that glassware. Alright, rinsed out our celery and same shit. We're just gonna chop these guys into some chunks. Get that bitch into the glassware. And mix it around a little bit. Onions are gonna get it the same way. Rough chop this a little bit. And the onions, I'm gonna fuck that shit into the glassware. Let's prep this bulb of garlic. We've talked enough about how to prepare garlic, so I'm not going to belabor the point too much. You know, I heard something the other day about how some lady that was like 40 years old was denied a liver transplant at a hospital. She was a goddamn alcoholic, alright? What the fuck? You know, she had cirrhosis, and they're like, hey, you know, you gotta be clean for like 6 months before we'll give you a new liver. And she couldn't do it, and ended up dying. You know, to me, that's kind of fucked. You know, the Obamacare thing features pretty highly in the public debate right now. You know, the big argument is that, you know, somebody's going to make the decision about who does and does not get medical care. Do you want it to be the government, or do you want it to be a private insurance company that's telling you what procedure you can or can't have? In England, they got the damn NHS. They deny people care for shit all the time. Over here in the US, insurance companies deny people care for shit all the time. You know, those decisions are being made under both systems. Somebody has to make that decision with a finite resource like access to doctors. You know, you can't have a new liver because you're an alcoholic. Alright? What the fuck? Alcoholics are people too, alright? Like, they are human beings, their lives have worth, and, you know, they deserve to live just as much as anybody else. I'm not saying they should get a goddamn death sentence just because you're a motherfucking alcoholic. That's retarded. You have what some people consider an illness, and we're gonna say that you die. Fuck that shit, folks. That's fucking stupid as shit. Alright? I'm still young, but shit. My liver gives out when I'm fucking 40-something, alright? It's taken me 40 years to wear that motherfucker out, alright? So if you give me a new one, and I get 40 years out of that bull, you know, then I'm 80-something. Dying at 40 is stupid as shit. That is way too young to die over some treatable condition that the miracles of modern science and medicine allow us to survive from. And to make the decision that someone doesn't deserve to live because they're an alcoholic, you know what? Fuck you. Like, what if I decide that you don't get to live because you like driving 40 miles an hour in the left lane on the interstate? Alright, I'm not saying they should get unlimited livers. Like, yeah, I wore that new one out this week. Hey, I'm about to go back to the hospital and get another one. You know, that's not a wise use of resources. But, you know, shit. If it takes you 40 years to wear out one, why can't we give you another one? Oh, shit. Even if you step it up a notch. End up dying at 60. That's still 20 fucking years. Let's not dehumanize people. Not all alcoholics were abusers of alcohol. Like some, like it's just in their genes. Like they had their first fucking drink and then they couldn't stop. I can have my drink and, you know, if I wasn't in Aaron's Vulgar Kitchen, I could put that glass down and not pick it up again and be completely fine. I could go the rest of the night without having another drink. Some people it doesn't work like that, alright? They just have to keep going and keep going and keep going until they black out, and when they wake up they gotta keep doing it again. It's a chemical dependency. Set a one liver policy, alright? You're like, hey, yeah, you know, you're an alkie, you're 40 years old, you wore out this fucking liver you were born with, alright? Hey, here you go. Here's another one, but that's all you're gonna get. So do with it what you will. And see what people do. If they die with that one, you know, 40 years down the road, fuck it. At least they got to have, you know, some semblance of a life. 40 is way too goddamn young to die, people. Shit. Garlic's peeled, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Oh, this shit here. Fuck that shit. Yeah, you know what? Fuck this shit. The big ones I'm gonna cut into thirds. The little ones I'm just gonna cut in half. Let's take that little bit of garlic that we have left in that jar, slather that shit into there, get all that nice juice out. Fuck that shit! Jesus Christ. Fuck that shit. We're gonna take some of the bigger chunks from here, put them shits in there. And we're ready to do something, fuck that shit, with the beef. This is kind of full. Let's do something with that. Fuck that shit! Oh my god, oh, fucking garlic paper everywhere. Shit. Fuck it. Okay, here's our big slab of beef. I'm gonna put that bitch, fat side down onto those vegetables, okay? God, that went fast. take this little paring knife. I'm gonna make some little cuts. And into those incisions that I made, I'm gonna shove some cloves of that motherfucking garlic. I'm gonna just fill this bitch up, alright? Shove them shits nice and deep inside. What this is gonna do is let that nice delicious garlic oil cook out into that beef. It's gonna be fucking fantastic. Oh, there's a big one. Oh god, oh, it's so tight. Oh, oh, got it in. Good. Okay. If I'm drinking, the food should be drinking. So I'm gonna pour a little bit of that over top of the beef. Yeah, it's dripping everywhere. Fuck it. We'll lift this meat up again. While it's lifted up, I'm just gonna pour some olive oil over the vegetables. Okay. And throw those bay leaves in. Throw some olive oil over that meat. Shake out that rosemary. Fuck that shit. Shake out some of that sage. Shake out some of that thyme. Pat that on. Make sure it stays. And rub some of it over onto the sides too. Fuck it, why not? God damn. That's some good looking meat. That's what he said. Alright. Beef goes uncovered like into our oven. Oh shit. You know what? Let's get some more wine in there. There we go. Just shut the door and let's go ahead and set that timer for about 50 minutes is when I'm going to want to check it. Well shit, the food just got to do a bunch of drinking. What about me? God damn. Fucking wine. Shit. We got our big fuck that shit bowl and I'm just going to be peeling potatoes into that motherfucker. Not too terribly crazy with it. Just potato peel that bitch right in there. And when I'm done, put them shits into that colander. So you're going to want to rinse that potato bullshit off of them. This is a good time to be careful not to fuck yourself up. Because, you know, you start potato peeling your motherfucking fingers, you know, new liver will be the least of your problems at that moment. That'll hurt like a son of a bitch. Shit! Fuck! Getting away from me! God damn it! It's slippery. Fuck! Jesus Christ! It's fucking slippery as shit. Like goddamn Bill Clinton in this motherfucker. Oh my god. Look at this bitch. End is all fucking moldy on that shit. Oh fuck. Let's chop that bitch off. We're gonna fuck that shit directly. Fuck that shit. Chow. Fuck. I already hurt myself a little bit and a chunk of my fingernail I cut off. Hope that shit didn't go into the food. Jesus. Alright, we should also go ahead and move this potato water over to the big burner. Turn that bitch up to high so that it's ready to go when our motherfucking potatoes are ready. What I'm gonna do here is one big giant fuck that shit! Alright. Okay, so I rinsed off our potatoes and rinsed out this bowl too. What we're going to do is take the potatoes from the colander and we're going to chop up into some pieces. Oh shit. Throw them into the bowl so they're ready for the water. So they're just going to get chopped up in about some 1.5-inch thick pieces. They ain't gotta be perfect. Alright, just fucking shit. Get them potatoes into the fucking bowl. Okay. Ah, fuck. Slippery ass motherfucker. Shit. Shit. Fuck. Slippery mother shit. Bitch cunt. Alright, there's our potatoes all chopped up nice, and we're gonna throw them bitches into the water. You know, I suppose while we're waiting on the water to boil is just about as good a time as any to check on that motherfucking beef. Right? Ah, fuck! Jesus Christ, I missed! Fuck! Ow! Shit! Fuck, that's hot! Alright, be careful with the pot holders, you know, and slide that bitch out. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna do some goddamn salt over the top of that shit. And, you know what? Fuck it. Do some motherfucking pepper in that bowl, too. Alright, motherfuckers. Looks like, water's boiling, so let's get those potatoes in some water and some goddamn salt. Okay. Water boiling. Let's go ahead and we'll turn that heat down to about 8. Throw a little bit of salt in there, not too crazy much, alright? Take these potatoes and... Oh my god, oh fuck, that's hot! Shit, Jesus Christ! Ow! Fuck me! Ow, motherfuck! Oh. I guess there might have been a smarter way to do that, but shit. I already had too much wine to care. You can see that was a good amount of water to do, because it's not over the top yet. We turned it down to 8, so it shouldn't be foaming out. Got 30 minutes left on our beef. And all we're going to do is let that boil, simmer, etc., whatever the fuck it's going to do, and every once and now and again we're going to stir that bitch up. Okay, fuck it. Guess we're not really going to need this fucking bowl anymore, so fuck that shit. The fuck? It fucked itself right back. You know what? Fuck that shit! That's right, bitch, you fucking stay there, motherfucker. Okay, this time with the pot holder actually covering our hand. Let's open this bitch up. Oh shit, it's fogging up my glasses. Fucking A. Pull that little whore out. It's starting to look good. Take this turkey baster. Alright, don't impregnate yourselves with these shits, alright? Why don't you just go out and fuck, okay? Fuck that bullshit. Alright, we're gonna put it in the juice. Suck the juice up a little bit. Spray that bitch over the top. Oh my god. That's looking nice. Just lather, rinse, repeat. Squeeze the air out while it's dipped in. Release the bubble to suck some shit up into that whore. Fucking Superman that hoe. You. Yep. Ooh. Fucking skeet all over that shit like it's a goddamn Japanese fucking motherfucking bukkake film. Alright? Fucking skeet, 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 skeet. Up. Hold up. Oh, skeet, 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 skeet. Alright? Fuck that shit. Put that bitch back in there. Close that motherfucker up. Oh man. Something about skeeting on meat. It's just fucking fun. Back over here with the potatoes. Let's do some stirring on that bitch. See how that's coming. Yep. Still can't push the spoon through, so not even close to being done. Just gonna let them shits continue to boil and simmer and whatever goddamn else you could call it. While we're waiting on shit to happen, let's go ahead and check on the puppy. Puppy put herself to bed. I guess she's feeling tired. Hi, puppy. Such a pretty puppy. Alright, shit. Let's see what's going on over here. Fuck. Cigarette, that's what's going the fuck on. Over here we got about 9 minutes to go before we check the roast. I moved our pan to that back burner that's got the exhaust on it so we can start to heat that motherfucker up for free. Let's stir that around a little bit. Take one of these big chunks here and hold it against the wall and push. Oh, that bitch just falls apart. Some potatoes are done. Let's turn the heat off of that motherfucker. Then over here with the sink and the colander and the fucking goddamn shit. Fucking cigarette. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's pour this potato water out. Fuck that shit. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Fuck it like it's your mom and her goddamn birthday. Alright? Got all the water out. Let's let the potatoes go. Fuck that shit. Colander full of drained potatoes there. Right back into that pot. Okay. Done with the colander, so you know what that means, folks. Fuck that shit. I use a potato masher. Just beat them shits up a little bit. Shit. Stay in the fucking pot. Man, this reminds me a lot of your fucking mom. Pounding that shit real goddamn hard. Wearing that shit out until it just crumbles apart into pieces. Ah! Let's take that garlic salt, put some of that shit into the potatoes. We'll also take a nice big about a tablespoon and a half of butter. Throw that shit in there too. Grind some pepper in there. This goddamn fucking pepper grinder. Some people do milk in their mashed potatoes. Fuck that shit. Alright, we're doing milk for the gravy. I don't really want that bull in my fucking potatoes, alright? It's pussy ass shit. To check that meat, we're gonna be using goddamn meat fork and a motherfucking meat knife, okay? That's the shit we need to check that motherfucker. We also need a cigarette. Shit. Shit. Fuck. Oh. Okay. Now the meat's ready to be checked. Perfect timing. So the meat's supposed to be goddamn ready. Let's turn this annoying motherfucking timer off. Oh, that looks good as shit. Trust but verify, motherfuckers. Alright, stab that whore with the fork. Just cut right in the middle here. See what's there. It's nice and fucking red on the inside, which is great since we're gonna end up heating this up. God, that's like fucking rare right now, which is perfect. Okay, that meat is bitchin'. You gotta get some of the juice out of there so we can make this gravy. Take a big long thing of tinfoil here. Make kind of a boat out of it a little bit. Set it in there. Oh. Got this measuring cup here. I'm gonna put this sumbitch on top. So with the pot holders, because it's hot, I'm gonna pick up that glass, work on pouring that meat juice. Shit, fuck, they're everywhere. Jesus Christ, fuck. It's a goddamn vegetable invasion in this motherfucker. That motherfucker's starting to separate. You got fat, water, all that fucking shit. Fuck it, alright? Shit. Take all this lovely fucking juicy shit over to the stove. I just want to cook off a little bit of the water. Let's just go with one. We're gonna shake it in there real nice. And 2 tablespoons of flour. Take that whisk and whisk that flour in. So we're gonna take our cayenne pepper, shake that in there a few times, and take some ground pepper. Just let that bitch go in there a little bit. Skeet, 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 skeet. Oh yeah. Some sea salt. Oh, skeet, skeet, motherfucker. Oh, skeet, 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 skeet. We're gonna need to thin that out so we can put it on the potatoes. That milk that's been heating up to room temperature by sitting, we're gonna pour some of that in there. Then we're gonna stir this bitch around. Shit, I'm drinking. Food should be goddamn drinking too. Pour some more wine in there. So what? My fucking gravy's purple. Eat my goddamn asshole. You know what? Suck my fucking choke. You got a problem with purple gravy? Alright, you racist son of a bitch? Fuck you! After all that whisking, what we got's a nice paste. Alright? Fucking who wants pasty ass gravy? Let's add the rest of that milk in there. See where that takes us. Oh shit, yeah. Man, I would eat the fuck out of that shit. What we're gonna do with that is fuck all that shit into the sink. So we got our mashed potatoes, we got our beef, we got our gravy, we got a serving thing. Let's start getting this shits ready. Take to work. Shit. There we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Motherfucking portions that we can take for lunch. And shit. You know, I ain't ate yet my goddamn self. It's like 10:30 something at night. So this bit that's left over, well shit, I'm gonna enjoy that here and now on the spot. Get some potatoes, some gravy, some fucking meat all together. Oh yeah. That's some fucking good ass shit right there. Motherfuckers at work are gonna be play hating off of that bull. Until next time, this episode of Aaron's Vulgar Kitchen has been brought to you by the letter Camel Turkish Golds and the letter Red fucking Wine. Alright? Horton Norton, bitches. See you on the flip side, motherfucker!